Welcome back. Going into hour 3 here of week 9, Court of Swords. I'm gonna go back to eating and doing other stuff now. Good luck.
Yeah, well, it is my turn, so let's see what we can do. So the two Mogwai that are firing on Janice are going to continue to do so. They're going to fire from cover at the shield there. So let's see if they can get you behind your cover. You get your +2 to your AC. So first shot is a crit.
Oh my god, Adam!
The second shot is not. I don't hit you on the second one, but the first one.
You've rolled 3 natural 20s, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to Court of Swords, bitch.
You take seven damage. The first shot, the Mogwai, he fires at the edge of the shield, and I think that it hits the edge of the shield and bounces up, and it basically just hits you in the head. The arrow cuts deep into your scalp, blood everywhere.
My hand goes up there. I'm like, you fucking gotta be kidding.
The other one, the arrow bounces off the shield. The Mogwai that was attacking before.
Do you get hit dice back per break, or
it's when you can spend them when you take a short rest? Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you can't. You only get 1d8. What I'm asking is, does it reset every?
Oh, it's
hour of the show, or
no. It's if you take an hour to rest in game.
Oh, just in game.
Yeah. So the last little guy, he's gonna fire at Ramus, but you have cover, Ramus, because he doesn't have a real clear shot at you.
Yeah.
Here comes that 20.
Your AC is normally 18, so yeah, it's 20 with the cover. But no, I got a 14. So he misses. It is your turn. It is your turn, Ramus. What you want to do?
All right. Ramus is going to.
There's just a little gout of blood shooting at the top of my head.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up here behind the shield.
You can't actually stand in that square. It's got the wall in it. Yeah,
Right.
the only clear way through is this square here. If you go
Is
through that.
this square behind the shield?
Where you're standing, no, only Janice is covered by the shield.
Okay. Let's see, where was I? Okay, I will go ahead and move up here. I will cast a spell, cast Sacred Flame, and then move back.
Sure. Yeah, good call. And who are you casting Sacred Flame on? This guy?
Yeah, that guy right there behind the cover.
Okay. So I think he's got a +2 bonus to his dex save. So go ahead and roll it, and we'll see if you can get that save.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, DC 13 dex save, or take 2 radiant damage. No, he got a 13. No, so he's fine.
Okay.
2 damage.
The light of the sun will not scorch this particular Mogwai, and you cast the fire. He doesn't take any hits.
What's Gideon doing?
Gideon, what are you dreaming about, buddy? What's happening in the dark pit of your consciousness?
I think I'm dreaming about maybe I have a connection with these creatures, and I'm dreaming about their former. Like, have these things always been these hideous fucking creatures, or were they once?
I don't know. There's lots of legends about them.
Well, maybe I'm dreaming about one of the legends.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you're dreaming about these like weird little spider worshipping dudes. Cool. I like it. You're all up in the Emerald Dream. All right. Janice, it is your turn.
I fucking like pull my hand back like the blood. I'm like, God. Yeah. I pull up my bow, go up, and I obviously can't tell which one shot me, but I like to imagine it's the one that I'm shooting at right now.
Right. Okay. Which one do you want to? Which one do you want to shoot at?
One of the ones in cover.
Okay, sure. And because you are a sharpshooter, you can ignore the cover, so they just have their normal AC.
19.
Yeah. So you hit.
Nice job.
Definitely. Roll damage. 7 damage. Cool. All right. So, what does your sharpshooting look like? Like you kill this guy. Do you like arc the shot over? Do you like trick shot and like bounce it off the ceiling? What is?
Yeah, I mean, I think like. Oh yeah, wait, JP. You fucking wait.
Shut up.
I like pull up, look, and I see the one that's like out in the open, like, and I'm like, no, that can't be the one that hit me. And I see like the wall, like maybe like one of its eyes poking over. And I'm like, and I whisper, "Not good enough." And I take a shot, and it's gonna bounce off the wall to the left. Like there's like angular, like it looks like obsidian stone or something that actually
simple geometry.
This. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a sharpshooter, man. I can do whatever I want. I can cut heads off with rapiers. Yeah, I deflected it. I don't know, something like that. You know, that seems a little bit. Let's not go that far. I think it is just an angular shot where I just kind of it winds around and just nicks the side of the neck, but because the neck is so fucking small, its head just pops. It actually just pop off. It just rolls off.
My variation would be that like you just shoot up enough so it arches, and the arrow's literally like a fucking whatever the shuttlecock, just floating through the air, and then it hits the guy, and his head just like falls off. Very.
Some kind of angular thing happens here, but it's fairly short distance, so I can't do too high or something like that. But just.
Sure. Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know that I know that I hit him, but the rest of the group didn't know until his head comes rolling around the side.
Yep. Perfect. All
then
right.
I duck back down under cover.
One thing about Sacred Flame, it does say target gains no benefit from cover.
Yeah. I actually just posted that in the chat to you too. I was like, oh, I just noticed this. Yeah. So for next time, we can ignore the cover. Cool. Okay. Wester, it's your turn. Unless Janice, unless you want to move.
No, like I said, I just go back under the shield, presuming. I mean, maybe I could do more, but that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So Wester, it's your turn.
All right, Wester, having no other weapon other than his light crossbow bolt, probably he's only got a 30-foot radius, right? Like as far as speed, so he'd be able to make it to. No, well, he's going diagonally, right? So it's even more.
Yeah. Well, no, the diagonals don't. It doesn't calculate them, but you wouldn't be able to go straight that way. You'd have to go here and then out, so you end up like around there.
So I guess he's just gonna shoot from like crouched up behind, also like right behind Janice.
You don't actually have a shot on anybody from where you're standing.
You don't have a shot on.
I don't have a shot on you. That's for sure. But no, you can't. Yeah, you can't see that.
Can't move in here with him and just cuddle up.
You
can't occupy the same space as him. No.
You can move fire, then move back.
Stand here and fire. Yep.
To the wall, so I can be right here. Well, I could shoot and then move back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So move there. Take a shot on this one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
This guy died. We're gonna take a shot. Do I have a shot on this guy right here?
Absolutely.
You have a shot on that one? No, not that guy.
Got that guy. Okay, cool. We'll fling off an arrow there. How many times have I shot? Like twice? Once. I think it's just once. Twice.
Yep. Yeah, this is only your second shot.
Second shot. Okay, cool. Doing it.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, roll damage. Nice. Okay, so you managed to get a spot. Like he's like coming up with his bow. You fire when he's out of cover, and you manage to hit him. And he squeals and sort of stumbles back behind his cover. Not dead, but injured.
And then I go back.
And then you go back. Yeah,
like a little bitch.
Cool.
Behind the shield, I kind of look at him and I say, "You have to take the head off for them to die."
Perfect. Okay. So we, I guess, can any of you see this? None of you can see that Mogwai, can you? Oh, no. Yeah. You can see him. All right. So, Ramus, you see this little guy, and he runs over here. I don't know if you can still see him, but he runs off into the darkness, and you can see him. He throws himself down on his knees, and he's like holding his hands up and like waving them. He's dropped his bow, and he's like chanting and like bowing. But you can't, like, beyond him, whatever he's bowing to and chanting about is in the darkness, so you can't see it.
Oh God,
that's probably a good sign.
Have I seen anything in my dream about this?
Make a history check.
Oh yeah, let me roll that history check there.
I'll check
14.
history.
Yeah, 14. Okay. So there's this ancient story that the Mogwai used to be like forest spirits, like pure spirits of the forest. They represented like the earth and the trees, and they would like keep the forest clean and stuff. And in this story, there's a powerful spider Mara. Has lots of different names, but it appears in lots of different stories. But this spider demon came to the king of the Mogwai and like demanded a sacrifice. And the king of the Mogwai, of course, because you don't deal with demons, was like, no, get out of my forest. And the Mogwai tried to fight off the spider. And eventually, the story goes, the spider captured the king of the Mogwai and poisoned him, but didn't kill him. And the poison that affected the king affected all the other Mogwai and slowly shriveled them and made them into these strange creatures that hated the sun. And they fled under the earth and became servants to the spiders.
So I guess my next question is like, with Gideon not being able to be exposed to the sun anymore, like, what do we do with that?
Yeah, he's slowly shriveling. No, that's not going to happen to you. You just got arrowed. So they now serve. They serve both the Mara and spiders, like giant spiders. So that's a thing that maybe you were dreaming about, that story.
Great.
So that's what that little guy does. The dude that's in cover will take another shot at Janice. Let's take a look.
If you roll a natural fucking 20, Adam.
Don't Janice.
Yeah, 23. So, not a natural 20. It was a 19. To be fair, you take 5 damage. No, 7 because there's a bonus.
Great. I'm at -4.
Jesus fuck.
Wow.
So this just goes right through the shield and just chunks me in the chest. I'm like, I can't fucking, and I just fall back.
All right. Cool. So yeah, he just fires the arrow into you, and you stumble back and collapse onto Gideon's body. Wester, you now have 2 of your unconscious friends lying at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ramus?
Chill out, Adam. This is ridiculous.
I told you, Jeff. You're like, it's gotta be no problem. And then you fucking get in here and you're like, you turn the corner and you take 17 damage. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He just needs a 17, but he's rolling like 23s, 24.
I know.
Go all the way up just to make it very clear you're not escaping me.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
All right. So Ramus
This
sees.
is what Adam meant when he said the most boring thing he could do is kill someone. It's because he's just like, all I do is roll 20s.
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. I was holding back in Swan Song, man. You don't even know. Now you witness the full extent of my power.
This is boring.
All right. Can I now crouch behind the shield since he's prone?
Yeah, you can go stand on
His corpse.
Sure.
Stabilize him.
You know what? Let me just move. I'm going to move Janice and Gideon to the map layer. You're part of the map now. There we go. Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and
move
move
yourself
right behind the shield. And I see the one that's still alive behind there. And I'm just really mad that he dodged my attacks last time. So I'm going to conjure up a very hateful sacred flame this time. With a really grunt on my face. Oh, you little fucker.
Oh yeah, here we go. And this time I won't apply the cover bonus because
He just gets hit.
Live by the rules.
Maybe.
And he's gonna roll. We'll see.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my hatred just pours into the sacred flame and roasts the little fucker alive. And I feel a brief moment of victory and satisfaction that something is going my way this time.
Excellent. All right. So I guess that's fair. With getting on the map layer, you can't see anymore. All right, here.
I'm dreaming. I don't need to see.
I was just dreaming, yo.
There you go. He's a token again. All right. So you kill that little bastard.
Oh, fuck, you just moved the world for a second. That fucked me up.
Yeah, I got it. Cool. Okay. So now all that remains, like those 2 are dead, is just the like chattering sort of prayer of the Mogwai in the other room.
Mhm.
That's not the only sound, and there's the gurgling blood. That's
true.
Out of my body.
Janice is bleeding to death. So actually, make a death save, and then
I'd love to.
Wester can do something.
Just roll 20, stand up, easy.
I'm on 20.
Where is I can just roll D20, but what is the?
No, you can roll a death save. It's on your character sheet.
Just
Yeah,
hit,
that's what I'm saying. I want to get
Right at hit dice.
it's 2 under initiative. Yeah, it just says death save, success, failures.
It saves under failures when you see the check boxes just underneath all
Oh,
of
there
it.
it is.
It
Yeah,
saves.
click the words.
Just roll death saves. I got a
15.
15.
Okay, so you have a successful save, but you're still bleeding. Wester, what do you want to do?
When the other guy scurried away, Wester would have heard something, so he hasn't.
You can still hear in the dark corner of the room. You can hear a repeated sort of like chattering prayer coming from
over there.
Coming from the creature. Yeah, somewhere over in that corner.
How far can I get towards my sword while grabbing my shield here?
You can, in one move, you can pick up your shield and end your turn, or end your movement on your sword, pick that up, and then you can move another 30 feet from there if that's all you want to do.
All right. I guess I'm going to go do that, grab that, and then could I fire then? Probably should be able to fire a crossbow bolt from cover right there, right?
Yeah, so you want to just move up, grab your sword, and then take cover?
Yeah, fire from cover, yeah.
Okay, let me reapply the sword light. Actually, hang on. So are you going to... You have a crossbow. Are you going to leave the sword sitting next to you? Because if you pick it up, you'd have to put it in your sheath, and then no one will see the light.
How much movement do I have from here? Another 30?
Another 30, yeah.
Okay.
You just like
I'm
stand
going to be able to get to him regardless, so yeah. I guess I'm not going to pick it up this round.
Okay, so you want to just leave the
Just
sword.
stand on it right there,
Yeah,
and then
let me
fire away. Why is it so far from me?
It's not. I just put it there so I could adjust it without messing
Come
with
back, sword.
Come back, sword. All right,
You guys see that, chat? Oh, wait, never mind.
there's the sword. Just lay it down.
I
right
love
there.
that chat has to use their imagination right now. It's good.
So you come running up beside the sword. You get cover behind the little block.
That's
And now can you let's take a look at your point of view. Can you see that little dude from where you are?
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, so you can see him. He's on his he's down on his knees and he's like put his face to the ground and it's like praying and like rubbing his hands together. He is prone, so you have disadvantage on the shot.
Aw.
But go ahead and make that shot.
All right, well, let's shoot at him. I'm going to use a little bit of Jeff's words. Chapowie!
Okay, no.
You just pronounce it.
No, the sacred words were not pronounced correctly. You fire, and there's just like a...
Does it break his concentration?
Yeah, you don't hit him, so no, you just hit the wall next to
Like,
him.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
So he's like praying or something is going on. Can you make a perception check at disadvantage for me, please?
Love to.
Oh, 18.
18. Okay. No, you don't see anything. You see the little guy.
You mother.
Oh God, it's something else. Ugh.
All right. Wester's turn is done. Ramus, what do you want to do? You see Wester crouched down behind this block of broken stone, firing his crossbow into the dark.
Dan,
Well, it's not all he sees, Adam, right?
Well, yes, that's also at your feet. Janice
Nice
is
try,
laying,
DM.
Janice is laying there with like a arrow sticking out of him, blood pouring.
Dan,
It's weird. The blood as it comes out makes this like you could almost hear it be like, "If only there was a healer
Yeah, and then you just
standing
leave like
over me."
Yeah. The first thing I will do is I don't have any heals left, so I will try to stabilize Janus with medicine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
21.
Nice.
So he's
Yep.
stabilized. And then the second action will be to move over here next to Wester.
Okay.
do we have a
Alright.
time frame on when me and Janice will stand up?
1d4 hours.
Oh
Go
my
and roll
god.
that.
We go back and slap him.
I'll stand up in 3 hours.
Okay.
2? Okay.
All right.
2 hours.
All right. Ramus, you run over, and the two of you are crouched down. I'll give you cover as well.
Kill that fucker.
And I guess you've done all your actions, so you're done. Okay. So Wester, what do you want to do? The little guy continues to pray.
Loose another arrow at him, I guess. Because I can't fucking get there.
I don't like the
I
looks
can
of
move
this.
twice, right?
He's up to something bad.
I can move twice, right?
Yeah, you can move twice, but then you can't attack because he's 40 feet away from you. There's nowhere you can go that's 30 feet.
There's
All right.
probably-
Time is of the essence. I'm going to loose an arrow.
Okay. Do it. He's still prone, so disadvantage.
Shit. I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I mean, I gotta do it. Okay. Come the fuck on.
Okay, you miss. So you fire another crossbow bolt at him.
I'll get him eventually.
He's a tiny target down on the ground. So you
I really like the
His
image of the guy
fire
over there
ones
going like hoobity doo hoobity hoobity hoobity.
Can I grab my sword? And then
trying to get him.
Whatever the distance is.
Yeah, you want to pick your sword up and start moving in that direction?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let
This is where
me
boss just lands right on top of me.
turn you into a light source here. So now you're carrying the sword. And everybody can see your light. There we go. Delete the sword. You don't have cover anymore. Go ahead and move yourself.
I'm thinking. I'm so scared about what I'm doing right now. Yeah, we're full health. Don't be a bitch, Max.
In your head, though, conversely, there's this voice that's like, 2 of your teammates are knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go too far forward, you weirdo.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You know
All
what?
right, big guy. The thing is up to something, so be very careful.
I am so torn. I guess I'll stay in cover and see what the fuck. He thinks about what Wester thinks about moving forward. He's like, all right, we'll see if my buddy here can fuck him up. If he can't, then we'll go from there. I'm staying here.
You're gonna hang out? Okay.
Yeah, my conscience just got the better of me.
All right. So you grab your sword and you kind of grit your teeth, and then Ramus is like, "Whoa, careful!" And you pay attention to Ramus's advice.
Yeah.
All right. So Ramus, what do you want to do?
I look at the creature. I'm like, "Will you shut up? I'm not in the mood." And I fire a flame right at his little ass.
Girl.
Yeah.
All right, do it. Let's see if he.
Nice damage.
7, not bad.
Okay. All right. I got a 5. So yeah, you hit. All right. So 7 is the amount of hit points that he has. You incinerate him. And yeah, he like looks over when you're like, "Shut up!" And he looks up and like hisses at you with his big broken jagged teeth. And then yeah, light descends and he just turns to ash. What do you want to do now? You've finished. You've cast a spell. You can still move.
I think I will stay here in cover next to my good friend Wester, who I'm being much more nicer to right now.
Okay, so you want to stay hidden down there?
Stay hidden with him over here, yeah.
Okay. All right. So it suddenly gets quiet, right? Because all the fighting and shouting and arrows and whatever has stopped, and like you can just hear the sound of like from behind you, the wind up above in that broken kind of hole. And can I get a perception check from both of you, please?
Damn it! You just okay.
I think you have to roll better than 24.
No, I just rolled that for no reason at all. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, you just hear the like the quiet.
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Wester, assuming combat is over, would want to go check on his people.
Sure.
Especially since he doesn't have a completely good look at that, and who knows what the fuck that thing was conjuring, maybe. So Wester's going to go ahead and back up and see what's going on back.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Wester's thinking.
Just terrified to go anywhere.
Remember, there was a sarcophagus back there.
There was, yeah, that's true. You could go back and check out the sarcophagus room, and then you could put your
not
foot.
check it out
as
because
they're
that's
dead.
maybe what's being summoned. Who knows?
Yeah.
God damn you. It's like the worst spot to be in.
Yeah.
Just
Tense.
don't tell me about it. Yeah, it is.
I feel like you're going to go back to me and Jeff's character, and there's just going to be a spider going,
Nope.
"Oh, hey, I didn't. Hey, I'm a spider." Ah.
Oh, these your friends? I'm sorry.
Wester turns to Ramus is like, well, what now?
I think we should drag their bodies back to the entrance and fortify from there, and then try to wait for them to wake up. That's what I think. But you know, what do I know?
I hope nothing's being summoned from that sarcophagus. Let's move.
All right, after you, big boy.
All right, we're going over here.
And as you step over their corpses, gnashing teeth.
Yeah, no, their corpses explode. The goblins planted bombs in them while you weren't looking. Now, so where do you want to go? You want to go back to the room where the ceiling collapsed and you fell in the first place?
Yeah, the entrance.
Or whatever.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. So you drag him back to the room. There's the little pool of moonlight that you were in, and that's that. So yeah, they're stable. You've bandaged their wounds. It will take some time for them to recover, but
Also, Wester, assuming we're not in combat right now because we're able to do whatever, is going to try to set some sort of a trap to like just something that it will alert if anybody comes through there. Because he knows
describe to me this trap and what you were making it out of.
Let me look in my explorer's pack.
Good call. That is the place you would find things to set traps with, if that was a thing that you were capable of doing.
All right, so I got a little bit of rope, some hempen rope.
You do.
I'm gonna fashion as best I can some sort of just notification thing. Get one of the biggest boulders I can, and set it up like, say, I can like wedge it in the side of the wall, and it becomes loose by like a tripwire. If nothing else,
Okay, so you want to set up a little pile of rocks that if someone pulls the string, the rocks will tumble down and make noise?
Being a giant bulbous man that I am, half orc, I get the biggest boulder that I can just wedge with all my might, and put it in there to see, if nothing else, just to alert us of someone's approaching presence.
Sure. Okay, that sounds good. Should be pretty straightforward. You want to try to hide it so they don't notice it, or you just string it up across the...
Trying to hide it, yeah.
Okay. Let's have you make a survival test, I guess.
I do believe I have a -1 in that, Adam.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Do you want to try to get... do you want to get Ramus to help you?
Ramus, help me out here.
I will help, but I'm also going to do something. I'm going to cast light on a rock and put it just far enough in to where if something passes it, it'll cast a shadow, and we'll see the shadow movement on the entrance of the cave. So like right about where
like kind of here, so that if they stand in front of it, then you're going to get a light. Yeah, clever. So the light would go this way and show up on this wall.
Yeah, so we'd be able to see a shadow if something passes it.
Smooth move, Play-Doh. All right, let me get a magic rock. Now that'll only last an hour, but it could be a short rest.
Casting it and throwing it every time it wears out.
Okay, so if you have to wake up to recast it every hour, you won't get a long rest if that's your plan. If you just want to do a short rest or whatever, and then wait until they wake up and continue, that's also a thing.
I think that what we're planning is we're going to just sit here until they wake up, and then once everyone's awake, then we'll rest throughout the night.
Does anyone else think that little hallway there kind of looks like Florida?
I can't see it. Only you can see it.
Oh.
I mean, I guess so.
I've been dead for 6 hours. All right.
Yeah, I'd like to look at it, Gassy, but I got hit through.
Does anybody think the inside? Does anybody think this hallway looks like the inside of Gideon's eyelids?
Yeah, I got hit through a shield 3 times. It was great.
First engagement, something easy. I'll just give them these guys that are sharpshooters with +10 to their hits.
All right, yeah. So that's what we're doing. Fuck, I was gonna do something else. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so you got to make that roll. Let's see how effective your
the survival one. Yeah.
Your trap is. Yeah.
And I'll help him build a trap.
Oh
yeah!
Whoa! Oh,
Nice.
crit! It's still a crit, right?
Woo! Yeah. I mean, you got a 19. That's the best possible thing you could roll. So good. Well done. You did it. I'm gonna just get a token here for light for you.
Dude,
cool. So it's a great.
So many crits today.
It's a very well set trap, and there's a good chance they won't notice it if they come to.
What are the odds Gideon wakes up and sets off that trap?
Hey guys, what's this over here? I found some rocks. Oh God!
Check out this cool rock I found. No,
Gideon, no!
It's not like it's a swinging blade trap or something. I mean, yeah, like it's not a hugely complex trap or anything, but it'll certainly help if they come
The
wandering.
idea is it's a big rock, a big boulderish thing.
Sure. Now, do you want it to fall into the hallway, like onto somebody, or
that's the idea. We'll hear that.
do you have any pythons?
Pythons. Okay, let me see. I think
Because you need those to like secure the rock up above, because it's gonna fall and roll down, right? You can't prop it on nothing.
I was just gonna wedge it through sheer might.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, you need to prop it up with
Fantasy game.
I get that it's a fantasy game, but physics is not.
What pack do you have,
I have an
Gassy?
Explorer's pack. I don't think I do have any of
No,
those.
I don't think it's in there.
I ask Ramus. You have anything to help me prop this rock in there?
Yeah, your big ugly body.
That's a good joke. Do you have anything to prop this rock in there?
I didn't really bring anything. I don't. Could you use rope?
You don't have anything?
I have rope in my bag. If that would help you, it's all I have.
You're useless. All right, so I guess it's just going to be whatever rudimentary trap I can do that will just cause noise.
Okay, yeah, like clattering rock trap. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you've set it up.
I tied it around the wine bottle and fashion it like that. We'll hear the break.
Perfect. There you go. So yeah, the wine bottle will get yanked off of the top of a boulder. It'll fall. It'll break, and that would definitely be enough noise to wake somebody up if they're asleep. Okay. So after that, you're gonna wait until the other two wake up.
Now, this is my question. When do I get my second wind back? Is it long rest or short rest?
It is a long rest. Same with your other ability.
Long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
And long rest is like,
let me double check because we haven't had a fighter in the party yet. So
it's like a full night, right?
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
So fighter, your long rest. It's the same. It'll be on the same cooldown as your no short or long rest before you can use second wind again. It's either one.
Oh, fuck cool.
Yep.
Fuck cool. Adam.
Fuck cool. Okay, so you'll get that. You'll get that, and I think it's your half orc stuff that takes a longer rest. Let me see that. I'll double check for you, and we'll copy all this stuff over. Relentless endurance is long rest. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. So you take a short rest. You're gonna hang out for an hour. You're both at full health, so you don't need to worry about that. But you do. I'll give out XP for everybody. So you've killed 5 of the little mogwai. So
And the spider.
Yes, and the wolf spider. That's right. I think he's the same CR. So giant wolf spider plus. Just get my calculator here. Plus 5 wins divided by 4. Everybody gets 75 experience.
Woo! Not bad.
Yes, even
Easiest 75 XP I've ever earned.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
So
been
75.
asleep half the time.
Actually, the
I could
entire
do this
time.
laying
Hold on,
around.
was it 5 or 6? Let me double count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the original. Oh no, it was 7. There were 3 in the first room.
We killed 3 off the beginning.
7.
What's
So
that
that's
fighter?
two-
Adam
that's 2
suddenly
more.
realizes he gave us an encounter way too difficult.
No. It's actually 2 encounters. But you had a
Okay.
rest in between them.
How much you get more?
So hold on. So that's another 2. So divide that by the 4 of you. That's another 25.
Nice.
Oh,
We're a
100?
third of the way
So
there,
100.
boys.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Usefulness is coming.
Okay, great. So an hour passes, you get your XP. Can I get perception checks from the two of you while you're sitting in this room?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
And
None of the traps go.
All right. So nobody comes to investigate. Like they don't come to like harass you. There's no mogwai annoyance. Nobody triggers your trap in the hour that you're resting.
But they did choke you in your sleep. So
Yeah. No, people neither of them are sleeping, right? You're just like
Yeah,
sitting,
we're resting, right?
resting.
We're just chilling.
So I think, what did you get? A 10 and a 15? Okay, so Wester, you hear like similar sounding like praying. You hear the like sort of chattering of little mogwai voices. And you can hear that quietly the whole hour somewhere in the distance.
that's
Okay.
not unnerving.
Yeah.
Linus,
Bacon.
What? What?
do you hear that?
What, you breathing?
It's another funny joke.
No, that would be your mother.
Wow, your mom's a joke.
Now he's chattering down the hallway again. Hopefully he's not summoning something weird. I don't know if we should stay here or what. I don't like our odds if we go alone. Stay behind these traps.
Stay here. Those things probably saw a turd and are worshiping it. I don't know. They're simple creatures.
Damn turd worshippers.
All right, that's it. That's all I say.
You just kind of like stare at him and
Kind of chilling.
So another hour passes.
I wake up.
Yes, and
I wake up.
you have 1 hit point. Yes. What would you like to do?
I kind of like I wake up in the start. I like wake up like shit. How long was I out for?
A couple hours. We're sitting here
hours.
next to the Sleeping Beauty.
I kind of look around and kind of get my bearings, and I'm like, all right, good job. I assumed you guys booby trapped the entrance and set up some kind of perimeter defense or something.
You are correct. There is a bit of murmuring like another one's praying down the hallway.
Yeah, that's probably not good, but there's not much we can do. I'm going to need a little bit of rest unless you guys have another way to patch me up.
I'm spent. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just wait it out then a little bit here and just keep our eye on that entrance.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
Was the hole, by the way, that we came through and fell through?
How what do you mean, like how far up is it?
Yeah.
You fell about 10 feet.
That's a viable
Full story.
exit. Or, you know, fashion some sort of rope if we wanted to. Not with Gideon being unconscious, but.
All right, I guess we're chilling.
All right. So
Defensive positions.
it's another hour that passes. So Janice, you can, if you want to, you can spend your hit die to recover some hit
I'm
points.
going to choose to do that, Adam.
Good call.
Okay.
Because you haven't used it yet, right? So.
Well, I've used it this session, but not in this.
Oh, then you don't have any hit dice. You got to take a long rest to get it back. Yeah. So you.
Somebody said something about short rest. You do get like half back or something.
Well, you've only got one, so.
Oh, so 2 short rests and you get it back?
No, you got to take a long rest. You get half of them back when you do that. You get half your hit dice back. It won't matter for another level.
What's a long rest then?
8 hours.
Okay. Is a long rest to get your spells back too?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So another hour passes, and you.
I think I wake up and just like, oh, hey guys, how's it going?
I'm alive, Neato.
Pretty beat up here, Gideon.
Did you roll your die, your hit die?
Me?
He did. Janice didn't have it. He doesn't have it.
Oh.
He used it already.
What's happening?
Well, we've just been sitting here having some tea, a little bit of the wine, and that's what's been going on.
Thank God you are here. You have been so helpful.
I was just going to say the same thing. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. Okay. I just like walk over to Janice and reach my hand out, cast healing word on Janice.
What does that look like for me?
I think, what would that look like? I think we'll just keep up with the green theme. You just see like a green ethereal beam like come out of my fingertips and kind of like flow into your body. Then you feel a little bit better. Cast what level 1? You get 5 HP.
Nice. Up to 6.
Thank
Thank you, Gideon. I feel much better.
Then I will. You're at what, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I healer kit myself, Adam?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay, so I'll walk over and be like, "Oh no, you still got some scratches there," and I like put out a little kit on the ground, grab some things, and start stitching you up. I don't know how to roll this. I guess I'm just going to type the roll because we don't have something made.
Yeah. So what is the amount of healing they get for your feat? Because you took the healer feat.
It's 1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit dice equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
Right. Okay. So it's 1d6
plus 4 plus 1
plus 1 in this case. Yeah.
Okay.
And it uses one use of your kit.
So you get another 9.
Full.
And then can I use it on myself? Do we determine that? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
9. Nice.
Okay. All right. So you use two uses of your healing kit.
Yep.
And is this like a doctor's bag, or is it like a weird burlap sack full of strange mushrooms? Like what is your healing look?
I think I just like plop out this small little bag and open it up, and it just smells like the worst, like mushrooms that have just been rotting in like the most worst manure in the world. Immediately stinks up the entire room, and I just start like slathering it on your wounds, and then like slather. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
It feels better. Keep going.
It smelled much worse when it came out of my asshole last night.
Oh no!
Keep like spreading it on my body.
Right, like
it does have it's kind of like smelling salts though, because afterwards I'm like, guys, let's do this. I'm ready to go.
Oh my god!
They'll
I
smell
was
it.
just kind of looking on, like intrigued, and you know how somebody normally holds their pipe? He's doing the same to his tusk.
Before we go back in there, let me let's actually do this fairly stealthily. Let's be kind of quiet.
Oh yeah.
And Wester, how about you stay just behind me? I'm going to scout forward with us and do the best I can to see the oncoming triple bowsman that would otherwise drop a normal man.
Sounds good.
But let's kill these bastards because I want this done with.
I'll stay in the back.
I'm assuming you'll need another light then.
Yeah, I'm thinking a small light source. If you could do the dagger again, I think that could work out pretty okay.
All right. I once again cast light on your dagger and it glows.
Yep. All right. Let me add that here. So
just to narrate it, by the way, as we're making our way back in, I'm going to retrieve my arrows. I know I only get half of them back. But...
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you can do that once you get into the room where you fired them.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
I'll be doing the same once I can, I guess.
Janice, are you heading? Are you going out ahead of the rest of the group?
I'm going to be like 5 feet ahead, and I'm going to have the dagger, kind of like tucked into the sheath of my wrist, so that the blade's exposed and is emanating the light.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is I can cover it with my hand if I need to dim it, or I can directional it. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm trying to. I'm not just like walking with my arm up in the air with this like giant light. And I'm like, let's sneak up on him, but I'm like trying to use it to guide us, so I can't see far ahead, but I would like it that I'm trying to not also gather too much attention.
Sure. Okay. Make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think you're being careful enough that you don't have to have disadvantage on that.
22.
Ooh, wouldn't have mattered. You got 21 even if I had disadvantage. Okay. So obviously if you shine the light directly on someone, they will notice. Yeah. But for now, you're guiding your way down the tunnel. And you get to the corner. And you know that beyond is the big room. And you can hear again, like you can hear the little Mogwai like chanting and making.
Does it give me a sense of where they are direction wise?
Yeah, they're somewhere down this end of. You can hear their voices like echoing. Like this room is quite large, and they're somewhere at that end of it. They're definitely not ahead of you in that room.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at the group and say, "Give me like a 10-second count. I'm gonna see if I can take that one out, and then I want you to follow behind me."
You want us to count out loud?
No, keep it quiet.
All right.
And then I'm going to. And then I would say to them, like, you might need a light source as well because I'm going to take this dagger. And I'm going to go in the direction of the chanting. But again, being very careful, up against the wall. The idea here is I want to sneak up on him. And
if you would like, I could give you a rock that you could throw into the room that's lit instead.
Oh, the dagger's fine. Keep it down, though, please.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so you wanna come in this way, and then what wall do you want to stick to? Do you want to stick to the one on your left or the one straight ahead of you?
I think I would be on the left and then go to the one in the front of me. You know, just
So,
trying
like,
to stay against a wall, basically.
Move like this way along the wall.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Also, naturally, I would think I disarmed our trap before we moved.
Yeah, obviously. That's fine.
Calm down, chat.
Okay, so Janice, as you skulk through the room, I think you start to see that there are a half dozen objects on the floor of the middle of the room. There's smallish, so like 2 or 3 feet long a piece, and they are wrapped in webbing. So these little like cocoons of web. There's a half dozen of them. They look like they've been placed kind of like evenly set apart and like lying on the ground in the middle of the room. You can't see the Mogwai from where you are, but if you move up to where the stone that they covered was, you can probably do that.
I'm gonna do that, and then with a muffled light, kind of peer around the corner or whatever will give me. If the chanting seems close, I'm not gonna.
Yes, you're in the same. It's in the same room. So you run up and like crouch behind the thing, like light kind of hidden, and thankfully the Mogwai are very distracted by whatever like ritual they're performing.
Okay.
So they're kneeling and bowing before this mass of webs that's blocking. You can see the light goes a little bit through it, and there's a tunnel on the other side. This massive pile of webbing that they've blocked off the tunnel with, so much that they can't even pass through it. And they're
how many
like,
Mogwai are we looking at?
bowing and scraping. You only see 2 of them, bowing to this web pile, and there are these like wrapped up like bodies lying in front of the web.
Not moving, obviously, right?
Yeah, no.
Does any of the Mogwai distinguish themselves as like a high priest or some kind of leader or anything?
No, they're just wearing the same stuff as you saw them before.
I'd like to sneak attack one of them then.
Okay, sure.
Is that just with advantage? Is that what that is?
So you are attacking from stealth. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that you can do.
Okay.
So you'll have advantage, and if you hit, it's a sneak attack.
Should just roll it here then.
Go ahead and you've got a clear shot. Now this will break your stealth, obviously, but
Obviously.
Yep. Okay, you hit.
14.
Okay. You definitely kill one. No problem.
Jeff, when does your +10 apply?
I have to do a special attack that's -5, but I get to add an additional +10 to the damage if I hit.
I gotcha.
So it's one of those situations where like these guys, if I hit them, they're going to die most likely. It's just huge overkill to do anything else. But if there's a special guy, you
Right.
bet.
Yeah, I just didn't know how it worked.
So Adam, I kind of like use my dagger to hold out the bow, so it's a little bit of light emanating off. You sight down it, and then you just hear the like, and then you hear as its head pops off and falls over to the side.
It's a similar sound to rolling a coconut down some stairs.
Yeah.
It's like kind of hollow clunking. So the goblin, the Mogwai next to him sees him and like shrieks in terror and turns hissing towards where you are behind the.
I'm gonna make a declaration, guys. So far, my initiative rolls have been absolute utter dog shit, and one of the advantages to being a rogue is they're supposed to be really good. So I'm gonna roll my initiative right now.
Let's all roll initiative.
This is gonna be a good roll.
Janice has just triggered combat. So.
17.
Oh,
20.
There you go.
I invoked the rights of dice gods.
We add a
it's all right. They rolled a 22.
Son of a bitch.
By the way,
if he hits me,
Jeff, in the future, if you click on your actual like the J and then roll your initiative, it'll auto-populate the turn order. For you.
Oh,
cool.
Okay, I didn't know.
Cool.
I just leave my big bio sheet up so it covers most of the map. That's why.
You can also pop that out if you hit the little double arrow or the little double box. It'll pop out to a new window and you can move it around.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got you. Cool. Oh, and you can. Okay, so that's a browser window. You can move that up and down. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I like.
All right. So, Janice, you get to go first because you.
That goes to the PC.
Yep.
I only still just see the other one. He hissed and he's charging at me.
He just like looks up like interloper and draws his weapon.
Interloper.
Then all we hear again is the silent thrum of yet another 15.
Yep, you hit.
And 7 damage.
Okay. You kill that one too.
Okay. So this is just still me peering around the corner. It's the first one. The other one's like comes at me. And as you would imagine, of course, just a solid shot right through the throat. Head falls forward.
Head falls off. Yep, perfect. All right. So the The Mogwai are dead. Gideon, what do you want to do?
There's no more chanting or anything like that, right?
No.
I think I like. Are we out of combat?
No.
Okay.
No, you are not.
I like start to step forward. I'm gonna hold action, and I will move forward when Wester moves forward. I will move behind him wherever he's at. That's my hold action.
All right,
I'm not hearing any more threats, by the way, Adam. I would speak back to the group and be like, seems like the coast is clear.
Well done.
Never assume.
So that's my action.
We make a lot of assumptions, actually. Like all the time. Genetically speaking, we make assumptions all the time.
Wester,
All right.
it's your move.
It's actually not.
Uh-oh.
Janice, you kill the Mogwai, suddenly snap over, kill the second one, and then I don't even know if you hear it. It's so quiet.
Whoa! I got 17 in wisdom, friend.
Yeah, it totally.
Let's dig
I mean,
deep here.
I got like a 27 on its stealth roll.
Never mind. I see shit. I'm arguing with Ramus. I'm like, dude, I make assumptions. All right.
I thought you got a 24, or was it something different?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 24 still. So here's what happens.
I mean, I'm not aware of what you did.
So so from the ceiling on a long line, and I think that maybe Gideon.
Wait, I can't be surprised.
You see it? You can. What are you talking about?
No, a rogue cannot be surprised.
That's not true. That's not even remotely true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I like this.
You're just making that up.
What is the thing then that rogues cannot be surprised? That's one of the rules. Like, maybe it's in a different thing.
Maybe it's not. You might be thinking of the alert.
You're gonna
talent.
feel really bad if you laugh this hard, and I'm like actually right.
It's totally not a thing at level 1. There is a talent. There's a talent called alert that makes it so you can't be surprised. It gives you a bonus.
That was the one. I didn't take that one, Adam.
Yeah, you didn't take it though.
Resume laughing.
We were talking about it, but no, that would be really cool, but not today. So the spider like slowly like winds down on this web, and I think this is happening while you're killing the Mogwai, and like Gideon, I guess you're probably the one that spots it right before it strikes, and it's going to try to make a bite attack on you.
Excellent.
And it gets an 8, so you're able to dodge out of the way as this huge spider. It's like 10 feet across, like lands next to you, and you see the light from your dagger reflect off of its shiny carapace, and it lunges forward with fangs, but you jump out of the way.
It's big, right? It's way bigger than the other one.
It's real big. Wester, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
What's its initial? Oh, 13. I see. Okay.
Yeah, it goes on 13.
Where is this thing?
It's right next to me. It's the giant spider right now.
Yeah, I guess Wester can't see it. Wester doesn't see anything. Wester doesn't know that there's a spider fighting you.
Okay, well, there's a yelp then from behind the rock as a giant spider misses. I'm like, holy fuck! No, there's something here. Ramus was right.
Hey, Janus, there's a spider on you.
You got a spider on you. Never mind. So Wester, you just hear like shouting about spiders. What do you want to do?
Is it now or is it later that Gideon passes out?
Oh God, it's huge. Passes out. And then I go to my happy place where I dream about me and the spider playing fucking jump rope or something.
With its web.
Yeah, with its web.
Amazing.
Not so
Go
bad.
ahead and lay down right now.
He just ties it to a tree and then walks out with it coming out of his ass and just jumps in a circle. That's it. Yeah. Go ahead, Western, whatever your name is.
Weston?
Oh, hold on. Before you roll, before you do anything else, because nobody's rolled, he had advantage on that roll, so he actually does hit. He does hit Janice.
Oh God.
And nobody's rolled, so all right.
Adam does read the chat while DMing. I like it.
Go ahead and I was looking at it again, and I was like an 8. So you take 9 damage from the bite.
Oh, good.
Can you make a con save?
I mean, you're gonna fall over 100%.
Yep.
Good.
Just click con saving throw in the top.
I don't know, but now I can't see where the window is because it's something different. So I'm looking for it.
Okay.
I got it.
It's nice. I like it.
Where's con save? Just death save, or not death save. What is it? Constitution. Oh, right here. 8.
Okay. All right. So poison flows through your veins, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Take.
Janice, it doesn't hurt. Just go to your happy place.
So you took 9, right?
Yep.
Okay. And what's your total health?
I'm at 1.
Well, no, I mean like total hit points, like maximum.
10.
You actually could die here.
Yeah.
So if it deals you 11 damage, you'd like die from. Okay.
Wait. What?
Yeah, because it's
So
poison,
this
poison
rule hasn't
damage.
come up before.
Because Adam forgot it had advantage.
If you take a hit, if you take damage, you know what? It doesn't matter. Totally doesn't matter because if the poison reduces you to 0, it doesn't kill you.
Oh,
It just
okay.
Stabilizes you. Right?
Thank
So it's
God.
okay. Wouldn't have killed you anyway, but you dropped to 0. Yeah. So this poison can't kill you like that. It can't do massive damage. So what actually happens, I guess, like Janice, you have a chance to like yelp in pain as the thing like falls onto you and digs its
I
teeth.
just yell, spider, help.
The poison courses through your veins. You pass out, and Gideon, you just see the spider do that thing. It's hanging from the web. It picks Gideon up and starts turning him over and just like putting web on him. It's a cluster of beady red eyes looking in your direction like you're next, motherfucker. And it's just like rolling Janice up in the webbing.
How much bigger is this one?
Like I said, it's like 10 feet by 10 feet. It's very large.
That's big.
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
And just imagine, guys, a spider that big, there's no roll I could possibly make to hear it coming down from the roof above me.
Rolled a 24.
It's got a +7 to its stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy that is a fucking spy with 17 wisdom doesn't have any. He's like, nothing over here, guys.
Listen, if at literally any point in the entire scene you had said, I look at the ceiling, then maybe, but you're operating on passive perception. You're in kill mode. Wester, what do you want to do? You're aware that there's a monster picking up Janice. You don't have to.
Yeah, Wester's going to go over here. Be like, what the? Oh, shit. And then, does he got a shot from right there? Or it'll be like right here.
Well, my move is then to move behind you. That's what I said. So I just stepped 5 feet to the left. Maybe right here.
So you actually, you go from here. You can go to there. You can't occupy like this space because it's mostly wall.
Oh, right.
Okay. You know what?
Gideon, this creature is like looking into your potential shape-shifting future.
Yep.
I can get to this spider, right?
From where you're standing?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack this fucker.
Where did you start? You started your turn in front of Ramus, right?
Here, yeah. I should be able to get there.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually a bad guy then.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big dude.
Okay. All right. So Wester, you bravely come running towards.
I'm going in, boys.
Crit, come on.
Getting in there. I'm a fucking fighter.
Okay. So go ahead and make your
my
make your
former
attack.
self, my rogue. I was like, stay away. Wait, no, I'm a fighter. Get in there. All right, let's do this.
14.
Any advantage because he's,
No, but you don't need advantage. You hit him with a 14.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, roll damage.
Let's do it. Hell yeah.
Okay, so 4.
Let's. Right?
Yeah. That crit damage is in there wrong. But yeah, you did 4
Oh, I did 4.
for the roll because you rolled a 1. So you get 4 damage to him. And
Woo!
you graze him gently.
Woo! Suck
It's a
on
start.
that.
It's a start. It's
Wait,
cool.
Oh.
I lost the mandible.
Yeah. It was just adding crit damage when it should have.
Yeah, I get so excited when I see that. I'm like, oh shit, 4 + 12.
Yeah. Because that's right. Because it rolls it for you anyway.
Yeah.
Just in case you're using the crit. Okay, I see why that happened. All right. As you were, Ramus, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Ramus
Right
runs
behind me.
runs up into the room where you can see the spider.
Yeah.
Goes,
Giant, terrible, glistening beast.
God, I hate these insects. Why are they so big? And then I just cast a sacred flame at him, trying to burn it away.
Turns to you and he pushes his glasses up on his nose and he's like, well, technically, I'm an arachnid. All right, so let's see if he can make that save.
Okay.
He cannot.
Oh,
So
nice.
he takes 4 damage. All right. So you sear its carapace with your divine light, and it is burned. It's still going though. Janice, can you make a death save, please?
Okay.
Have you
Has to
failed?
be
Or
stable because of
one
the poison.
success, or have you
Oh,
rolled?
right. Don't make death saves. You're stable. You're unconscious.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
the wrong icon. You're snoozing. Gideon, it is your turn.
So, can I make this movement 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet, and not get it, and also heal?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then I just kind of like, as far away as possible.
Yeah, you like
Like
push
silent.
yourself up against the wall, and you're just like,
Yeah.
It's fine.
I just like slowly lean forward, and you see the little green.
Focus on the big fighter, man.
you, don't look at it. Oh God.
Yeah. What's up, Dan?
Remember that the same mistake I made. I healed you and it did nothing because you were paralyzed. So like,
Oh.
still gonna be
Am
there.
I paralyzed?
Yes, yeah. The target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, and is paralyzed while poisoned this way.
Fuck. I can't use healer's kit to get rid of
Suck
poison,
that
right?
spit out.
You cannot. No. Now, if you had in advance like prepared like a antitoxin or something, you could, and you could actually use, if you win this fight, you could use the spider's venom to make like an anti-venom for the future.
Yeah. Fuck. There's no reason to waste it on you.
For now,
So
not so much.
Do you make that move?
Yeah, you don't have
I mean,
to realize you don't have to have moved.
Well, yeah, okay. I'll just stay right here then,
on
and then
the
I want to
spider.
cast Fairy Fire on. It's
Fairy
a,
fire.
It's
That's
a 25.
Okay,
So like this area right here, these 4
I
blocks.
really.
let me grab a little like fairy fire.
If
template.
I
successful,
already made it. I already typed it up.
I'm just gonna grab like a token.
Okay. I got you.
Nice.
Fairy fire. Okay. So fairy fire on. Let me see here.
Oh, I'll have advantage, basically.
What is it? It's 10 by 10 or 20 by 10? What's the
It's
radius?
a 20-foot cube.
There we go. Okay. Let's.
Jesus, the fucking apocalypse occurs on top of this spider.
It's gonna fuck me up.
Let's see. Four to a side.
Well, you can choose to cast it wherever you want, right?
It doesn't do damage. It just
Yeah,
illuminates.
I just want to
Oh.
not on
Holy
top of Gideon.
Fuck.
Yeah, he angles it so it just hits the spider.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
It doesn't
Okay.
do damage?
And no, fairy fire. So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. The creature in the area is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So that's what
Which
he
is
needs.
probably going to be rough. So are you saving against my spell DC? Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
got
This is
22,
good.
22 and a 23. So
Everyone
you
hits an advantage.
cast fairy fire. Well, no, he got the save, so it doesn't outline him. He's not. He's not affected by it.
Jeez.
But the whole area is glowing with light, and yeah, unfortunately, the creature is not
What's the
affected.
spider
so
do?
adventure.
The spider
He's
just slowly moves one of his mandibles out and just puts it next to the wall.
He's dropped Janice, right? He's gonna pick him up later once he's killed all the rest of you.
Does the drop wake me up?
If
No, you're unconscious. It's just like you tumble down the side of the thing and you're just like lying
I
there,
know.
partway webbed up. And then he's gonna attack Wester, probably. Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
The guy swinging the sword.
You got Adam. Hit me with them rolls.
Don't encourage him.
Do it.
All right, I got 13, so he doesn't hit you.
See, it's how I fight him.
Shield up. It's actually like a pretty heroic it's a pretty heroic moment, right? Because you got your shield up, there's this giant spider, everything is kind of glowing with this weird green light, and the spider lunges for you with like sudden speed, and there's a loud clang as his dagger length fangs bounce off your shield. It's your turn. You can counterattack. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I think he just steps on it, you know?
yeah, I just step on it. I take a
Well, and a raid and
rubber
just-
band and I go.
Titanicus.
I'm gonna slice back with my long sword.
Okay.
He's crit him.
I want to so bad.
Adam's critted all of us.
And
So many fucking
Oh!
fucking did it!
Boom! All right.
Dude.
So you're I've modified your crit, so it will deal 2d8, 2 additional d8. So you're gonna be rolling. This will be 3d8
Ooh.
total for the
Ooh,
damage.
this could be big
Plus
damage.
anything?
Plus your strength bonus. So
He's 5?
before you take the swing, so what does it look like? Are you channeling your like inner orcish rage, or are you disciplined and like straightforward? What does your attack look like? Then we'll roll damage. I'll tell you if you kill it.
Yeah, I know. Like you said, it's glowing light. He mashes his mandible, whatever the fuck, against the shield. I kind of like crouch down and go, fuck no. Just get up, emerge from the shield and like overhand slice.
Nice.
Right
Okay.
My hero.
Top off his head.
roll your damage.
If you do, for sure, man.
All right, roll my damage.
Classic spider death. The head just falls
19.
right off.
19. All right. So you lunge upward, slashing through the spider's whatever the spider equivalent of a torso is, abdomen, slashing through its abdomen, spraying dark spider goop everywhere. The thing like wobbles, leans back on its legs, lifts itself up, and it's got enough in it for one more attack. It's still going.
Was that considering the savage attack?
It was, yes,
Okay.
yeah. You rolled a 3 and a 6 on your savage attack dice.
Gotcha.
You rolled kind of low damage, but yeah. It was alright.
Ramus, it is your turn. This thing is on the ropes, so to speak.
How
What
are you
was the full
still
damage?
alive?
It's 3d8 and what else?
That's it.
And his strength bonus. He rolled a 7 plus 3 on the die, the damage die, and then rolled 2 more d8. One is a 3, one is a 6. So 19
He
damage.
got 8. He got 19 out of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of rolled shitty.
It's pretty cool. You critted though.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
13 is average for that roll.
Still pretty cool crit though, bro.
Okay. Ramus, what do you want to do?
Ramus is like, how the hell are you still alive after that? And he just throws one last fireball to hopefully finish it off.
All right.
Okay,
Let's,
5.
I like in his other life he was a New York deli guy. Who ordered the sab?
all right. Man, I cannot save against this spell to save my life. All right. So you totally kill steal Wester.
When that happens, Gideon just goes, yes! He's like,
what is-
the
what
webbing
is-
breaks away and my thumb comes up out of it too.
So what does that look like, Ramus, when you kill the giant spider?
Normally it spawns above a creature. Because it's so big, it spawns inside of its mouth and
cool.
it bursts into the flames and it just falls apart.
Nice. So its carapace starts to glow, kind of like orange, and then parts of it start to crack, and beams of light shoot out in all directions until it just burns up from the inside and collapses in a pile.
Yeah.
The whole room smells like horrible burnt spider. Let's take a break here, and you can all celebrate when we come back.
all right,
Oh.
sounds good.
They can celebrate. I'll just sleep through it.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'll smear my shit on you any day, Jeff. Any goddamn day. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, go at Outer 4, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.